right, good afternoon. I hope everyone's okay. 1 second. There we go. All right. Good. So, what are we doing today? We are Ryanair Thessaloniki up to Nuremberg. This is a real flight. Let's have a look at the old flight plan. But there's our flight plan today. So out of Thessaloniki in Greece and then up to Nuremberg. We have ATCs popping up all the way, so we'll probably get some ATC. But yeah, that's Nuremberg. The weather today, yeah, it's okay. The weather is okay. We've got ATC on the ground in Nuremberg. We've got some stuff popping up. So yeah, it should be nice. Delaney, hello, good morning. Right, let's jump into the cockpit and get things started, shall we? Let's power up the aircraft. There we go. And there we go. Lovely. And nav on. There we go. And we can bring in our flight plan. There we go. Thessaloniki to Nuremberg. There we are. Lovely. All right, let's get GSX doing its thing. Request boarding.
Boarding requested.
Use airport stairs. There we go. Aegean, why not? There we go. Lovely. And ground. There we go. Yep, we got ground. Lovely. All right, let's enter the IRS. So we're at Thessaloniki, LG Tango Sierra. And we're at gate 7 today. Here we are. Brilliant. Okay, let's put on some lighting. There we go. And we'll put that one on as well. Panel, bit of flood. There we go. We'll go 2000. There we are. Lovely. 122. Decimal 8. There we go. Nice. Traffic and weather. Traffic and terrain. And we are all good. All right. Let's carry on. Let's see. They're doing their thing outside. Yes, they are. Dino, hello. Captain, hello. How are you?
Passengers boarding starting.
Right. Ooh, we are going. Just got to get the bodies on board. So there we are. Okay, routes. Let's bring in the route. There we go. Thessaloniki to Nuremberg. We can set the fuel, we can set the payload and select the routes. What are you at? 16 degrees. Yeah, we're 19 at the moment. 19 degrees. Lovely. There we go. We can load that. And we are taking off from 28 today. Oh, we take off from 28 and we land at 28 at the other end. Oh, let me just make sure it is 28. ILS approach 28. Yep, we are good. All right. So 28. There we are. We can activate that. So departures. So on 28, on the Fisk 1 Echo. Why isn't it giving me departure? Select 28. Select. Oh, do I have to wait for the alignment? No. Why? What's going on here? Route. Ah, there we go. Execute. Silly me. There we go. Departure. Active 28. And there we go. Execute. And there we are. Arrival is also on 28. On the Pivy 1 Victor on 439. On 439. There we go. And we can execute that. Legs. Yep, we're good. So runway 28 is 1,100 feet. So we'll do 1,100 feet in here. There we are. And we are 38,000 feet today.
Passengers bus is coming.
38,000 feet. Lovely. And that's all good. Our legs are good. And our departure arrival. So let's go performance. Fetch. So weather is 120.21. So 38,000 feet. 120.21. Cost index is 17. The reserves is 1.1. And our zero fuel weight, 57.3. There we go. All right, execute that. And let's go to our performance. Thessaloniki 28. Import from the aircraft, import weather 1016. Calculate. Takeoff 1, select temp 52. Takeoff, flaps 5. CG. And 270 at 9. 270 at 9. 270 at 9. There we go. Runway wind, slope is 0. And that should look okay. 40, 41, 46. So 140, 42, 46. There we go. Lovely. So 46. 38,000 feet. There we are, and our runway heading today 279. Avro Vulcan, hello, 279. There we are. Flight director on and on. There, VNAV and LNAV, and we are good. All right. Legs, route data, wind request. Ooh, we are loaded almost. So let's load our winds, our cruise winds. Execute, and then we can do our descent forecasts. Load and execute. There we go. Transition was 6,000 feet. Yep, we're good. All right. Are we still boarding? Doesn't look like it, does it? I remember it used to say boarding completed. Just, yeah. All right. There we go. Let's put on the APU and bring that as well. There we go. Let's put on the APU and we can get out of here. Seatbelts. Anti-collision can come on. And let's put on the parking brake. What was our trim? Trim is 5.43. 5.43. That's about right. Okay, APU is up. There we go. Right, let's get rid of ground connections. Let's just check our doors. Oh, sorry. Ground. Release the ground and remove the chocks. Door management. There we are. And let's go and call for pushback. Okay. Here we go. Let's make sure our doors are all closing. That one is going to give us a little bit of problem, isn't it? Close. Okay, we're good. Let's go. So we want to go nose to the right today. Oh, I'm in a 737 and distance to go is 737. And we're taking off from 28 and landing on 28. Oh. So we are going to be facing south on Charlie. Yeah, let's do that. Facing south on Charlie. Parking brakes. Release. Okay, starting engines. Your damper on. All the fuel can come on. Do we have anything in center? Very little. There we go. Hydraulic pumps. APU bleed, starting engine 2. I am on VATSIM, yes. But there's no one here. I'm on 122.8. I will go Thessaloniki. Oh wow, he just arrived. Thessaloniki Tower just arrived. I just saw that. Runway in use for arrivals. Okay. Thessaloniki Tower. Good afternoon, Ryanair 4485. We just started our pushback. But yeah, request IFR clearance to Nuremberg as filed.
Ryanair 4485, Tower, good day, information Alpha, current units 1016, clear to Nuremberg, Fiska 1 Echo departure, runway 28, climb flight level 80, squawk 1750.
Clear to Nuremberg as far on the Fisk 1 Echo departure on runway 28, squawk 1780, Ryanair 4485.
Ryanair 4485, confirm flight level 80 and squawk 1750.
Flight 8,000 feet, squawk 1750, Ryanair 4485.
Ryanair 4485, clearance correct, report ready for taxi.
Report ready for taxi. Okay, so 8,000 feet. But yeah, that's fine. We will leave his airspace as soon as we take off. So that's it. Squawk 1750, 1750. There we are. Okay. And elapsed timers can go on. Start engine 1. One zero one six. I don't know if I'm going to do the flight back. I don't know yet. I may have something to do in the afternoon. Okay, let's pop that on. So nice. We have a controller at Thessaloniki. Okay. There we go. Okay, continuous engine Gen 2, Gen 1. APU bleed off and APU can go off. We can go to auto and auto. There we are. We're all good. TR1 Gen 1. And we are good. All right, taxi lights on, runway lights on. And we can request taxi. Charlie Foxtrot is going to be Thessaloniki Tower, Ryanair 4485, request taxi.
Ryanair 4485, taxi, holding point runway 28 via Charlie Foxtrot.
Runway 28 holding point via Charlie Foxtrot, Ryanair 4485. Okay, let's go. Right, RTO, flaps 5. So Foxtrot. So that's Charlie. I don't know what the fuel truck is doing there. Here we are on Foxtrot.
Ryanair 4485, runway 28, clear for takeoff, wind 270 degrees, 9 knots.
Clear for takeoff, Ryanair 4485. All right. Okay, landing lights. There we go. All right, here we go. Everything up top is good. Yes, okay. And we're all good down there. 122.8. Let's just set that up. Okay, let's go. Toga. Rotate. Pause right, gear up.
Ryanair 4485, 5,000 feet, monitor Unicom 1.8, bye-bye.
Monitor 122.8. Thank you for the ATC. Have a great day. Here we go. Flaps.
Airspeed low.
Whoa. Really? Not at all. What are you talking about? That was a bit sudden. Here we go. Flaps up. There we go. Lovely. Here we are passing 4,000 feet. Okay, standard. Coming up to 10,000 feet. Okay. Center pumps. Here we go. Lovely. Here we go. So do we have any ATC on the way? We just skirt one ATC. We have ATC at Nuremberg. So there we are. So we just skirt this one. Because we don't actually go into Serbia. Oh, sorry. Into Croatia. Oh, what is my game name? Game name is Gadget FPV. Gadget FPV. All right, sync our heading. Here we are, 359. Ooh, bit of Luke Combs. We like Luke Combs. Interesting. Yeah, Alison Krauss. Yeah, the name is familiar to me. I know you think it's possible to create a flight in the MCDU without a departure. Right. 26,000, 27,000 feet. We look like this. So there we are. Actually, let me just change the aircraft type so I get the correct performance. There we go. So topper climb. .72 nautical miles. I enjoyed the RJ professional flights yesterday. They were nice. Coming up to 30,000 feet. Right, center tank, one of the pumps empty, left, okay. So we're climbing to 38,000 feet today. That's our cruise level today. 51 nautical miles away. We're going to have a slight tailwind, 22 knots. hold on. I just need to there we go. Okay, next one. Center tank is now empty. Lazy Dexter, hello. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're on our way to Nuremberg. We took off from Thessaloniki. We're climbing to 38,000 feet. And we're in the Ryan Scare 737-800 today. Cruising at a lovely 469 knots. There we go. Our ground speed anyway. There we go. We had VATSIM, we had Tower on departure. We're on Unicom at the moment. We do have controllers at Nuremberg. So hopefully they stay till we arrive. It's always a smooth flight with me, mate. Always a smooth flight. The Ryan Scare. Ryan Scare, like, SCARE. Yes, they do this route in real life. Yes, they do. Yeah, I try and sort of do like the real routes in my stream. Very rarely you will find me I will not take off. Yeah, I try and keep, real world flights. Might not be the right time or anything, but at least the route I try and keep real. Because there's always that person in the chat that goes, "Oh, this isn't a real route." There we are, coming up to 38,000 feet. Hold on a second, I just need to look at something. One sec. Okay. Hold on a second. So, okay. I was trying attempt a play on words, but your iPad won't let you. All right. Sorry, I'm teaching someone to fly a 777 on through Discord as well. But that's the thing. People need to you got to know your aircraft, you know. I think that's very, very important. And being able to step through a flight plan also is a good thing to know, how to step through your flight plan. Right, cruising along at 38,000 feet. $570 nautical miles to the airport. So we've got top of descent at 550 nautical miles. So we do have a sort of a long approach into Nuremberg. So that's why, as the crow flies, it looks like not enough time to do the descent. But we do have this sort of approach into Nuremberg. So, yeah, there's enough space to descend. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of aircraft on the ground in Nuremberg. Like there's a conga line going. I wonder what that's all about. Stuttgart, Stuttgart, Stuttgart. They all seem to be going to this. Peter, hello. How are you? I hope you're well. We're on our way to Nuremberg. We took off from Thessaloniki, cruising at 38,000 feet, Ryanair, and on our way to Nuremberg. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Yes. Elgav to Brussels, are you? Yeah, Athens to Brussels. Are you in the air already? Are you not on VATSIM? I don't see anything from Athens to Brussels. Oh, IVAO. Okay, IVAO. I haven't flown an IVAO for a long, long time. In fact, IVAO was the first one that I started on. And then I heard about VATSIM. When I was living in Dubai, one of my neighbors was heavily into flight sim. And he flew on IVAO. He introduced me to IVAO. And that was on Microsoft Flight Sim X, right? Yeah. "23 years on IVAO." Well, I've got 1,206 hours on VATSIM, apparently. Which is nothing compared to some of the people. What is the V-Pilot equivalent of for IVAO? What do they call it again? IVAO. What is the tool for IVAO? Altitude. Yeah, that's correct. That's it. They have WebEye, right? I do like WebEye. It's not bad. Oh, you're in a A321, are you? November Oscar 405. Yeah. So I'm actually sort of running parallel to you. I'm flying over Serbia right now. So yeah, running parallel to you. You are out there somewhere. Well, that's the point. I can also see that on flight sim. Sorry, little nav map. Let me see. Online flying. Oh, you can't do both. Ah. There we go. So top of descent is in 450 nautical miles. Yeah, I should be over Serbia. Right after Hungary. No, I'm at Serbia. I'm here. Where's Hungary? Hungary's up here. I am hungry though. I am hungry. Right, we got an aircraft 2,000 feet below us, I think. Yes. What is that? That's a Scandinavian. 20 nautical miles ahead of us. What do we got? I think we've just entered. Oh no, we're still in Serbia, and then we will enter Hungary. At Babbitt. So in about 45 nautical miles, we'll enter Hungary. You still have 195 nautical miles over the sea. Yeah. You're in the Adriatic, right? Is that the Adriatic? Yeah. Adriatic. So about 25 nautical miles, and then we're in Hungary. We have 380 nautical miles, top of descent. We still have ATC, do we? We still have ATC on at Nuremberg. Approach is runway 28, still in use. Maestro 13, hello. How are you? Thank you for the follow. So about 380 nautical miles, top of descent into Nuremberg. I think Ryanair has to change their livery now. This livery is so outdated. I think they need to do something new. I mean, it's instantly recognizable, no doubt there, but I think they need to, it's so 12 years ago. All right, Delaney, you have a good day at work, mate. I hope it's not so busy at Nuremberg and he makes me go around. There's a lot of traffic at Nuremberg. But it should be okay. I'm just going to have to announce pretty early. All right, we're in Hungary now. If you're hungry, eat a goulash. That's a Hungarian goulash, we call it. Looks like, what does that look like? Hungarian That kind of thing, right? This kind of thing. My mother used to make this. Very, very nice. Made with beef. Now, I haven't had one for a long time. They do look good. That one looks good. Oh, that looks good, doesn't it? Is that it? Where's all the vegetables? Ah, the vegetables. There we go. Potato, garlic, onion, parsley, carrots, tomatoes, bell peppers. Right, I think I'm going to make this. I'm going to make this. Yep, I'm making this. Yeah, I'm making that. With some nice bread. There's a lot of protein in that. I have one of those big pot things that you put in the oven. But to be honest, you could probably also substitute the beef for chicken as well. It might not be a Hungarian goulash, but similar sort of process. Of course you can, Peter. Yeah, jump on a plane. Yeah, you could even you do it with like, you know, chicken legs and thighs and like a chicken casserole, you know, it'd still be healthy. Yeah, correct. So we're still over Hungary, heading towards Austria. Right, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. I shall return momentarily. All right, I need a coffee. I need a coffee. I'll be back. All right. Got my coffee. We are good. So top of descent 255. Oh, that was quick. Ah. Is that still the Scandinavian down there? Is that still the Scandinavian? Yep. So that's heading to Copenhagen. Zurich Tower, hello. How are you, sir? I hope you got it sorted. It's a bit strange that when you did the departure arrival, the GOSA 1C didn't get accepted. I don't understand that. But just to show you, so if we go to this knob here, which you've also got on the 777, all right, this knob here, okay, you've got map and you've got plan, all right. If you move it to plan, it changes like that, okay. And then what you do is you go to the legs and you get this thing called step, all right. And now you can see that's arsin, but I can carry on. So step to the next one is ditis, long key. There's my top of descent, OKG. So I'm basically going through my entire, I'm stepping through my entire plan. And it's all in the center there, right? Nibble. There's Pivia. If it's too close, you just go back and zoom out. And then you can go back in there again. So Pivia, DN412, and it will show you if there's any error in the flight plan. So you see my one is actually okay. All the way down to the runway. Yeah. To return back to your actual flight plan, you go to map. And then we're back to that standard view. So that's a good way to go through your flight plan, step through your flight plan to make sure you don't have any discos or things like that that you forgot. You know, so yeah, it's a good sanity check. Yeah, they're both great. They're both great. The 777 is also very nice. I did my first full flight in 2024 in the 737. All my controls are bound beautifully. I basically started with a clean slate and redid everything. I don't like what 24 gives me. And yeah, it's exactly the way I'm used to. But 2024, they've really messed up the whole key binding process, I think. I mean, it wasn't broken in 2020, so why try and reinvent the wheel? Okay, what is your approach? 9 left, 9 right, 27? Okay, good, good. So 200 nautical miles from the top of descent. Am I on Zulu? I'm on Zulu. Here we are, 28. 1,280 is our minimum. Okay. You are 385 top of descent. Okay. Boeing does the whole approach for you. What do you mean? You mean right down to the runway? Auto land or what? I mean, I usually take over about 1,000 foot and then hand fly it down to the runway, disconnecting auto throttle and then using my throttle to adjust the speed. Makes for a much better landing. Oh, the descent. Yeah. Yeah, the descent. Yeah, so once you enter the altitude in the FMS, then the FMC will start the descent by itself, because you've set the descent already. You triggered it by changing that value. Unlike the Airbus, where you have to actually pull the lever or pull the knob to initiate descent. Now just let me at the real one and I'll show them how to fly it. Hey. But remember, with the descent, Zurich Tower, with the descent, you typically, if you're on VATSIM, you would wait. If you're in ATC coverage, you would wait. You don't put the initial fix there. You wait till you request descent and then put the altitude that they give you in this value. So ideally what you do is, if you know you're coming up to your descent, you can always request descent 20 nautical miles before the actual descent, and just tell them request descent in 20 nautical miles, and they will give you, when ready, descend to a particular flight level. Yeah. And then when you get that particular flight level, you put that in here instead. For now, I am not in ATC coverage until I actually start my approach, because we have tower at Nuremberg. So I am able to put the final initial fix altitude of Nuremberg, which is 4,000 feet. If that makes sense. Is he on VATSIM? I don't know. Is Zurich Tower on VATSIM? Let's have a look. Ah, no way. Brilliant. I was looking for you. I thought, wow, he's grown a pair. Brilliant. No. Practice, 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 mate. Practice, practice. No substitute. Wow, I got an aircraft right behind me, have I? Where? Oh, right there. Yep, that's a Wizz Air heading to Budapest. Or Budapest. Sync our heading. Viper Strike, sorry, hi, how are you? I didn't, I don't think I acknowledged. How you doing, Viper Strike? I hope you're well. So Canada, the match yesterday, South Africa, Canada. Canada hung on by the skin of their teeth, didn't they? Hey? It was a lucky goal. It would be a bit embarrassing for one of the host countries to be out of the game. On VATSIM radar, you like the plan and the star? Yes. So you can go in here in VATSIM radar, right? So there's the process. So there's the procedure. So I can say 28. Okay. I know I am going to be on the pivot one. What am I on? 1 Victor. So I'm on pivot 1 Victor. So 1 Victor. There we go. And I am on ILS 28 on the D439. And there it is. There's my full plan. With the hold, there's a hold there if I need to use it. But I think it's pretty empty down in, yeah, that's fine. Oh, Whereby doesn't have that. Okay. 89 nautical miles. Damn, I was not paying attention. Okay, we want to be 4,000 feet. So we're going to start our descent briefing. So 4,000 feet for our initial fix. There we are, 4,000 feet. We're going to go brakes to 3. And then we're going to do our QNH and minimums. So minimums is 1280. So let's put that in, 1280. There we are, 600, 700, 8, 9, 1000, 1280. There we go. So that is our minimums there. Our QNH for Nuremberg is 1022, 1022, 1022. There we go, 1022, that is done. And we're going to do our init ref 137, so that means 136. There we go, and it's 109 decimal 1, 109 decimal 1. One oh nine decimal 1, 109 decimal 1. There we are. And the course, so 109 decimal 1, 109 decimal 1, 109 decimal 1, and the course is 275. So we put 275 in here. Actually don't have to. The aircraft will pick it up automatically, but I've just sort of created the habit of putting it in. And we are all good. So let's just check. Altitude, QNH, minimums, brakes, frequency is done, V-speed is done, and the course is done. We are good. The top of descent, we can see that there. 60 nautical miles away. And we will set the tower frequency to standby. There we are. So tower to standby 118305. We're good. I mean, even Elevate X, Peter, will give you the full plan. And you can put on the IVAO traffic if you want here as well. So if I go there, sorry, traffic, VATSIM, or does it have IVAO? No, I don't think it has IVAO. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, it doesn't have IVAO. Oh, it doesn't have IVAO. Interesting. I did not realize. Yeah, you have the Navigraph. Yeah, I don't have Navigraph charts. I only have the Navigraph AIRAC cycles. So 40 nautical miles. So there's our top of descent. We can see that there. Let's reduce our radar. There we are. 32 nautical miles and we'll start descending. So you have to be able to manage the speed as well because, yeah, these Boeings can be quite slippery. So I like to be sort of as slow as I can be without the landing gear down, which is usually around 180 knots before the last turn. Unless ATC says otherwise. Look at the clouds. Beautiful, eh? Always sync the heading. Very important. You never know when a controller goes and says left heading or right heading, and you are messing around with this knob trying to get it the right way. So that's also been a habit that sort of I get. Just constantly syncing the heading. Not required in an Airbus, but in a Boeing, yes. So coming up to about 15 nautical miles and then we start our descent. Here we go. 10-mile ring. 9 miles to trot to the drop. Right there. Three-mile ring. There we are. And we are starting our descent down into Nuremberg. There we go. Okay. So we can see our approach there. There we go, 34,000 feet. Am I seeing lightning? Was there lightning? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, we got lightning. I thought I saw lightning. Hold on. Right, what are we at? 32,000 feet. I'm sure I saw lightning. Bad noob, hello. Just checked real life maps. There's a thunderstorm on your north over Leipzig. I'm not seeing oh yeah, okay. Whoa. Hey there, Mad Noob. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. So there we are, coming up 28 and 28,500 foot. I did see a couple of lightning strikes. North will be over here. I just had an aircraft pass over the top of me. Recovering from the B-Day birthday. Was it your birthday, Mad Noob? If it was, happy birthday. Friday, drank way too much. Ah. See, alcohol doesn't bother me because I don't drink. I am teetotal. So there we are. We're picking it up there. 20 nautical miles, a direct line to the airport. There we go. Sync our heading. No, I understood. I understood. So the airport is down there somewhere. Okay, 21,000 feet. Transition is 6,000 feet here at Nuremberg. There's the airport, I think. That one there, is it? There's the airport. So we're doing the full star. There we go. Lovely. We're doing well. We're doing good. There we are. 5,000 foot at 439. We just had an aircraft take off from Nuremberg. Let's just have a look at VATSIM radar. Still got a few aircraft on the ground. Mikey, hello. It's all right. We're 21 degrees. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit cloudy. It's all right. Better than what it was. I think this is like perfect. Aviators, hello. How are you? I saw you were streaming. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're well. You got here just in time. We are descending into Nuremberg in Ryanair today. We took off from Thessaloniki and yeah. So we are just doing our descent now. Spoonie is dumping and running. Click happens. Hello. Hi, how are you? Is click happens Spoonie? No. How you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. You're his mod. Right, so there's the airport. We are heading... I want to be at about 180 on the final turn. At least flaps 5 coming in. There's the airport just there. Did I grab the new Fokker? No. No, I haven't yet. I haven't got any of the Fokkers, to be fair. Yeah. If I'm clever, I'm going to wait till my birthday and then everyone else can buy it for me. That's the plan. I have a cunning plan. So there's the airport. There we go, 12,000 feet. Anyone lining up yet? No one is lining up on the runway. I have that big Fokker in sight. All right. There we go. So what are we at? 10,000 feet. Let's go. Landing lights on. All the other lights can come on. We'll go continuous, continuous, and seatbelts on. There we go. We are good. Can't wait to sell the ATC. I have a load of Fokkers in sight. Yeah. There we go. So what is it asking me? So 240. Oh, okay, I still need to maintain 240. So you know what? We are going to go here. We're going to start manually sorting out our speed. And I will switch over to tower. And let me get ground also tuned in. Ground on standby. There we go. Right, let me just turn this the music down as I begin to communicate with tower. And what was ground is 12176. 121.76. Okay. Right, let's slow us down here to 220 just for fun. Avgeek Marek, hello, hello. We're just turning final for Nuremberg.
Und dann für Touch and Go.
What touch and go? Who the hell wants to do a touch and go? Nuremberg Tower, good afternoon. Ryanair 4485, turning final for ILS 28. We are 22 miles out.
Ryanair 4485, Nuremberg Tower, good day.
He sounds young. Yeah, I know. I was a bit shocked as well. Who goes to Nuremberg?
Condor 174, turn final, runway 28.
Turn final, runway 28.
You're flying Wizz Virtual right now. You might have passed. Where are you flying to? Are you going to Budapest? Okay. And there we go. We are established on the localizer. There's the runway in sight right there. And the glide slope as well. Where are you flying to, Avgeek? Budapest? Nuremberg Tower, Ryanair 4485 is fully established on the localizer and glide slope.
Ryanair 4485, roger.
Okay, there we go. 1022 is QNH.
Condor 174, revise QNH 1022.
1022, Condor 174.
Some Greek island. Is that what you told your passengers? We're off to some Greek island.
0 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28, clear for touch and go.
Clear for touch and go to 8. After touch and go, left traffic circle to 8, Condor 174.
Seriously, there's something going touch and go right before me. Ah, I can see his lights. Right, let's slow down. 200. There we go. We are 12 miles out. Let's go flaps 1.
Ryanair 4485, same for you, revise QNH 1022.
QNH 1022, Ryanair 4485. Right. Let's slow down.
Ryanair 4485, reduce to final speed.
Reducing to final speed, Ryanair 4485. Okay, flaps 2. Let's go down. There we go. Flaps 5. Let's drop the gear, I think. There we go, drop the gear. Flaps 10. Come on, why is the speed tape really, Come on, slow down. Why are you so slippery today? $136. I want to be 141. 141. Normally I get it quite well, but yeah, today it's a bit strange. There we go.
Nürnberg Tower, hello, Lufthansa 6 Tango Victor, I'm 40 miles out.
141.
Lufthansa 6 Tango Victor Nürnberg Tower, servus again.
I am 14 miles out. Is a visual approach possible now? Lufthansa 6 Tango Victor.
Lufthansa 6 Tango Victor, I affirm.
Okay, bis gleich.
There we are. We are good.
Ryanair 4485, winds 330 degrees, 12 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear to land, Ryanair 4485. See you soon. There we are. Lovely.
174, traffic information, Ryanair Boeing 737, 3 miles on the runway 28, report wings at.
In the moment, I'm not yet inside. We will report when inside.
Okay, reduce. I have control. There we are, and auto throttle disconnects.
Ryanair 4485, same for you, traffic information, Commodore, Airbus 320 in the downwind runway 28 at Stuttgart feet, report wings at.
AFM, Ryanair 4485.
Ryanair 4485, roger.
I didn't understand what he said, so AFM.
Corner 174 inside and shut down for touch and go.
Yeah, I know it was traffic information.
300. Approaching minimums. To minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa, bit of a slammer. But it wouldn't be a slammer, it wouldn't be a Ryanair if it wasn't a slammer. Sorry. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? My bad. Why did I do that? I'm sorry.
Nürnberg Tower, hallo, Eurowings 73.
Oh, why did I do that?
Eurowings 73.
I don't know why I did that. I thought I could make that turn. I didn't want to go all the way. One to 1.76. Bye bye. Thank you. Yeah.
Tango.
Oh dear. I don't know why I did that.
Oscar Kilo, Alpha Sierra, QNH 1022, active runway 28, startup approved.
QNH 1022, active runway 28, and startup approved, Oscar Kilo, Alpha Sierra.
Nuremberg ground, Ryanair 4485, request taxi to stand. Silly me.
Ryanair 4485, on my count cells.
Sorry, can you repeat that again?
Ryanair 4485, Nürnberg Towers, Nürnberg count cells. Stand by, I'll call you back to taxiway close to block.
Okay, Roger. I should have carried on. I should have carried on. I know. I feel...
Connor 4 Charlie Lima, thank you. Taxi to holding point runway 28, via Mike 2 and Bravo.
That really bugs me now. Why? I bought the runway. Why would I do something like that? Why would I do something like that? Even me, yes. I thought I could.
Ryanair 4485, taxi to gate 09er via Mike 2 and via Mike 2.
Stand, sorry, gate 09 via Mike 2, Ryanair 4485.
Number count servers, Conor 1 Whiskey Mike, stand 1-2, request clearance and set up to Roma information server.
Conor 1 Whiskey Mike, number count servers, started approved, cleared Rome via Bosio 1 Golf departure, flight and route, climb via flight level 70, squawk 1103.
Conor 1 Whiskey Mike, cleared to Roma, Bosio 1 Golf departure, climb via flight level 70 and squawk 1103.
09. Oh, there we go.
Correct, and Lufthansa 456 Delta, push us on approved west east. Lufthansa 456 Delta, pushback approved facing east.
Oscar goes to Alpha Sierra, requesting taxi and if possible into 13 Charlie.
Yeah, man. I mean, I didn't get confused. I thought I could make it.
Oscar, kilo,
I was watching my speed. I thought I could make that turn, but yeah, unfortunately.
Charlie Lima, contact tower 118 Cheers.
Tower 11830.
It all went pear-shaped real quickly, didn't it?
Lufthansa 7 Charlie Hotel, ready for taxi.
So that was, I was showing you what not to do.
Charlie Hotel, taxi to holding point runway 28 via Mike 2, Mike 3, Mike 2 and Alpha. Taxi holding point runway 28 via Mike 3, Mike 2 and Alpha, Lufthansa 7 Charlie Hotel. Lufthansa 749, request push.
That's it, Ryanair with a jetway, mate.
Call you back, standby.
Okay, parking brake set.
Lufthansa for vehicle.
Let's quieten him down. All right. APU is up. Yes, it is. Let's go APU up. There we are. That can go there. There. We are steady. Landing lights are off. They can go off as well. We're on APU. Let's go and shut down 1 and 2. There we are. And ground operations, connections, set the chocks and request. There we are. All right, Peter. Thank you for being here, mate. Thank you for being here. Connect. Come on. There we are. We've got ground power. There we are. All the fuel can go off. There. GSX. Request deboarding. There we are. And APU can go off as well. There we are. Anti-collision off. Your damper. Window heats there, there, and there. There and there. And seatbelts. There we are. No, they are pulling the stairs. They are pulling the stairs. Why don't I have a jetway? Interesting. They're pulling the stairs. There we go. All right. And we can there and there. All right. We are good. And we are lovely. Golden. There we are. Let's have a look. We've got stairs. Yes, we do. Yeah, so there is no stairs on 09, but there are here. All right.
Passengers deboarding started.
There we go. You like it? You like the deplaning? There we are. Ryanair deplaning. There's the bus. Right, for those who were here for the landing, that is not my more normal landing. I just got cheeky and I thought I could take that turn. No, I couldn't take the turn, basically was the result of that. It will not happen, well, it probably will. But normally, I usually think I can take the turn. Who's coming off? Where's the bus? Oh, they're walking out. Oh, they're walking. There they go. They're walking into the terminal. All right. Did somebody clip it? I don't know. I don't think so. I should have. I can clip it later. There we go. All right. Okay. That is it for me. We are done for now. Right. So, everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for the follows. Thank you, aviators, for the raid. I'll be on tomorrow. We'll do some other shenanigans. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I don't know what we're going to do yet. And, but yeah. I will see you all on the next... Look at that, man. There's a bloody conga line there. It's really busy at Nuremberg, eh? And they're all going to different destinations. They're all going to different destinations. Yeah, Comic Relief used to... I used to pop in now and then. Yeah, I remember. All right. Right, okay. That is it for me. We are out of here. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on. Let's have a look. There aren't many people on, are there? All right, let's go and see who's using StreamFlight. Me. Okay. Bossman. Dave Gamer. He's Portuguese. Mark. He's also Portuguese. Let's go and raid Bossman. I haven't raided Bossman for a little bit. So we'll go and raid Bossman. There he is. And start raid. Alright, I will see you all on the next one. In the meantime, you all take care. And I'll see you tomorrow. Alright. Take care, people. Bye-bye.